Welcome again, in the third part of Hazrat Adam, the first prophet and human being on earth. My name is Muhammad Umair, and you are watching my YouTube channel, Umair Islamic Mind of Peace. So let's get started. Abu Huraira narrated that Prophet Muhammad said, Allah created Adam from dust after he mixed the clay and left him for some time until it became sticky mud, after which Allah shaped him. After that Allah left him till it became like potter's clay. Iblis used to go past him saying, You have been created for a great purpose. After that Allah breathed his spirit into him. The first thing into which the spirit passed was his eye and then his nose. He sneezed. Allah said, May your Lord have mercy upon you, O Adam. Go to those angels and see what they would say. So Adam went and greeted them. They replied saying, Peace be upon you and the mercy and blessings of Allah. Allah said, O Adam, this is your greeting and that of your offspring. Sahih al-Bukhari. Allah the Almighty revealed, and, remember, when your Lord brought forth from the children of Adam, from their loins, their seed, or from Adam's loin his offspring, and made them testify as to themselves, saying, Am I not your Lord? They said, Yes. We testify, lest you should say on the day of resurrection, Verily, we have been unaware of this. Or lest you should say, It was only our fathers aforetime who took others as partners in worship along with Allah, and we were merely their descendants after them. Will you then destroy us because of the deeds of men who practiced al-battle, polytheism and committing crimes and sins, invoking and worshipping others besides Allah? Thus do we explain the ayat, proofs, evidences, verses, lessons, signs, revelations, etc., in detail, so that they may turn unto the truth. Adam's progeny declared, Our Lord, we bear witness that you are our Lord, we have no other Lord but Allah. Allah raised their father Adam, and he looked at them and saw those of them who were rich, those who were poor, those who had good forms and those who did not. Adam said, O Allah, I wish you to make your servants equal. Allah replied, I love being thanked. Adam saw among the prophets like lamps among his progeny. Almighty Allah declared, and, remember, when we took from the prophets their covenant, and from you, O Muhammad, and from Noah, Abraham, Moses, and Jesus, son of Mary. We took from them a strong covenant. In another verse Allah the Exalted commanded, in Quran, So set you, O Muhammad, your face towards the religion of pure Islamic monotheism Hanifan, worship none but Allah alone, Allah's fitra. Allah's Islamic monotheism, with which He has created mankind. No change let there be in calcula. The religion of Allah, Islamic monotheism, that is the straight religion, but most men know not. The meaning of the angel's prostration. Adam opened his eyes and saw all the angels prostrating before him except one being who was standing at a distance. Adam did not know what kind of creature it was that did not prostrate before him, nor did he know its name. Iblis was standing with the angels so as to be included in the command given to them, but he was not one of them. He was a jinn, and, as such he was supposed to be inferior to the angels. What is clear is that this prostration was to show respect and did not mean that the angels were worshipping Adam. Prostrating, in worship is done only for Allah. Iblis's refusal to prostrate, Surah 15. Almighty Allah recounted the story of Iblis's refusal to prostrate before Adam, and, remember, when your Lord said to the angels, I am going to create a man, Adam, from sounding clay of altered black smooth mud. So, when I have fashioned him completely and breathed into him, Adam, the soul which I created for him, then fall, you, down prostrating yourselves unto him. So, the angels prostrated themselves, all of them together. Except Iblis, he refused to be among the prostrators. Allah said, O Iblis, what is your reason for not being among the prostrators? Iblis said, I am not the one to prostrate myself to a human being, whom you created from sounding clay of altered black smooth mud. Allah said, then, get out from here, for verily, you are Rajam, an outcast or a cursed one. And verily, the curse shall be upon you till the day of recompense, the day of resurrection. Iblis's reason for not prostrating. In another surah, Almighty Allah recounted it thus, and surely, we created you, your father Adam, and then gave you shape, the noble shape of a human being. Then we told the angels, prostrate to Adam, and they prostrated, except Iblis, he refused to be of those who prostrate. Allah said, what prevented you, O Iblis, that you did not prostrate, when I commanded you? Iblis said, I am better than him, Adam, you created me from fire, and him you created from clay. Allah said, O Iblis, get down from this paradise, it is not for you to be arrogant here. Get out, for you are of those humiliated and disgraced. Iblis said, allow me respite till the day they are raised up, the day of resurrection. Allah said, you are of those allowed respite. Ibn Jarir reported that Muhammad ibn Sirin said that the first one to reach a conclusion by reasoning was Iblis, and that the sun and moon were not worshipped except through this method. This means that Iblis tried to compare himself to Adam. He believed that he was more honorable than Adam. Therefore, he abstained from prostrating, even though Allah had commanded him to do so, just as he had commanded the angels. If an analogy is made, we see that Iblis is vain. For indeed, clay is better than fire because in it can be found the qualities of calmness, clemency, perseverance, and growth, whereas in fire can be found heedlessness, insignificance, haste, and incineration. Iblis tried in vain to justify his refusal. Shall I prostrate to one whom you created from clay? Iblis said, see, this one whom you have honored above me, if you give me respite, keep me alive, to the day of resurrection, I will surely seize and mislead his offspring, by sending them astray, all but a few. Adam's perspective of Iblis. Adam was following what was happening around him and had feelings of love, awe, and astonishment. Deep love of Allah, who had created and glorified him and who had made his angels prostrate before him. Awe of the Creator's wrath when he excluded Iblis from his mercy. Adam was surprised by this creature, Iblis, who abhorred him without even knowing him, and who imagined himself better than Adam without having proved that he was worthier. What a strange creature Iblis was, and how strange was his excuse for not prostrating. He, Iblis, imagined that fire is better than clay, but how did he get such an idea? Such knowledge is exclusive to Allah, who created fire and clay and who knows which is the better of the two. From the dialogue, Adam realized that Iblis was a creature characterized by cunning and ingratitude. He then knew that Iblis was his eternal enemy. He was greatly astonished at Iblis's audacity and Allah's tolerance. Immediately after his creation, Adam witnessed the large amount of freedom that Allah gives to his commissioned creatures. Allah knew that Iblis was not going to obey him in prostrating before Adam. Allah could have totally annihilated him or turned him into a handful of dust or stifled the refusal in his mouth. Yet, Allah gives his commissioned creatures absolute freedom even to the extent that they can refuse Allah the Almighty's commands. He grants them the freedom of denial, disobedience, and even disagreement with him. His kingdom will not diminish if the disbelievers do not believe in him, nor will it be extended if many people believe in him. On the contrary, the disbelievers will lose, and the believers will gain, but Allah is above all of that. After Adam had learned the names of all things, along with their properties and uses, Allah presented them to the angels and said, "Tell me the names of these if you are truthful." And the angels admitted their inability, Glory be to you, we have no knowledge except what you have taught us. Verily, it is you, the all-knowing, the all-wise. Allah Almighty then turned to Adam, O Adam, inform them of their names, and when he had informed them of their names, he said, Did I not tell you that I know the Ghaib, unseen, in the heavens and the earth, and I know what you reveal and what you have been concealing? Allah wanted the angels to know that he knew of their astonishment when he had told them about the creation of Adam, and that he also knew of their confusion which they had not revealed, as well as what Iblis had concealed of his disobedience and ingratitude. Next part we will see in our next video. Keep watching and subscribe my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.